Hello and welcome back, all you beautiful souls, to Color Me Truth Tarot. Today I have a new Timeless Tarot Pick a Card, and we are going to be looking at your higher self's advice for the new year for 2023. So I just thought this would be interesting to get your higher self perspective on what the new year is going to bring and any advice they can give you on what to focus on, maybe how to deal with any setbacks that may come up, any little bit of advice that and helpful tips that they could offer. As always, these are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All my information is in the description box below if you'd like a personal reading or anything else like that. We have 3 piles in front of us today. This is group 1. I forgot what this is called, but it's a very grounding stone. I think it's actually, no, I actually don't remember the name, I'm sorry. But it's a stone that helps to ground you. I think it does help with EMF waves from electronics. This is group 2, and this is just Himalayan salt, pink salt. And this is group 3 with selenite. So get centered, take your 3 deep grounding breaths if you need to, and go with the group you feel most drawn to. I'm going to start with group 1 right over here. If you need more time, please pause the video. Take as long as you need. Timestamps are posted below. Hello to the beautiful souls who chose group 1 with this grounding stone. Let's see what the messages, the advice from your higher self is. Okay, so we have Sacred Fool as our first card. Power of Attraction. What you want wants you. Wow, that's 2 cards on manifestation, so they're definitely saying you can manifest. Higher self is definitely saying it's going to be a year to manifest. Use your manifestation skills. We have Chill Out, Don't Swim Against the Current. Disruption. Challenges and Obstacles. Truth. Joy. Star. 2 of Swords. And we have the 8 of Wands. Okay, so let's see what we have here. It's funny that we have the power of attraction, what you want wants you, above disruption, obstacles, and challenges. I do feel that this is a year where you guys are really going to be able to manifest quite easily. You have that potential at least. And I think your higher self is telling you, don't get overwhelmed by any obstacles or challenges. Don't get overwhelmed if it takes longer than you expect. Don't get overwhelmed if there is a bit of disruption or, again, it's not happening in the way you perfectly envisioned it. Don't let that make you lose track or lose faith or stop believing in yourself. You are a powerful creator. You are a powerful manifester, and you can have anything that you want. You can attract anything you want. For some of you guys, this could very well mean you can be attracting a relationship, and they're just saying don't lose hope or lose faith because maybe there's a few obstacles in the way, or it's happening in a different way than you expect, or I don't know, just maybe you're just having some weird feelings come up or some mindset issues. There's also a message here of staying in your authenticity and your truth. Be honest. I'm also feeling with this truth card, speak your truth. When you're having conversations with people, don't try to shift your speech or act any differently than who you are. It's important for you to stand in your truth this year and really be authentic and be who you are. I feel like you've worked on self-acceptance the past couple of years to truly love and accept yourself. So now this is the year to really stand in that truth and express that self-acceptance by being who you are and sticking by what you say, even if other people can't understand. Don't be afraid also to be silly and goofy. Like I said, even if people don't get it, also tap into your creativity, your imagination, have fun. Again, there's this energy of be silly, be goofy, laugh at yourself, laugh at life, laugh at situations. It's okay. Don't take things too seriously, right? The more you kind of tap into that childlike energy, that goofy energy, the more joy you're going to attract to yourself, the more joy you're going to experience in your day-to-day life. I don't know why, but 27 may be a significant number for you guys. You may either be a life path 2 or 7 watching this. Again, this could also mean you're a life path 9, because 7 plus 2 is 9. But 9 is also, for me, it's a number that comes before an ending of some sort. So it's like you've been going through trials and tribulations. You've been working towards this happiness, towards this joy for a long time. And so now that I feel like this is the year to just experience it, to really revel in it, and enjoy it. It's interesting that we have the Star card here and the Two of Swords. You guys are meant to shine. I feel that very strongly with the Star card. And I just feel like this is no longer an energy that you need to, this is no longer an energy that you need to allow to live rent-free in your mind. You no longer need to be in this confusion, in this lack of clarity. Like you're done with this, I'm almost hearing. It's like you've done too much healing on yourself. You really are this star. You've done the healing work. You've done the inner journey. You've done the meditation and the shadow work, and looking into your past lives and Reiki. I just feel like you've done so much on yourself and really worked that like you no longer need to give space to this in your mind, in your being, in your life whatsoever. Like I'm almost feeling from your higher self, like when these thoughts of confusion come up, when this feeling of I'm stuck, or I can't make a decision, or I'm lost, or I'm confused, or I'm doubting myself, or I'm feeling insecure or anxious or whatever, you can just say, no, I've worked through this. I'm not dealing with this right now. I'm stronger than this. I've already dealt with this. It's not something I need to go back to. I'm really feeling like your higher self is giving me permission to say, like, no more of this. I don't want this anymore. I'm done with this. I've worked through this, right? Because there's almost a message here that you've accelerated. You've bypassed this. You've already transformed this into something else. You guys work very, very quickly. I feel like you work very well with energy. Some of you may have the ability to see auras, or that's something that you have the potential for. I just feel like you work really good with energy, and that's why you guys manifest really well. Whether you believe it or not, I do feel like you guys are really good manifestors. I feel like you can think about something, and whether it's right away or the next couple of days, you'll get that thing you were thinking about. It's just very easy for you to kind of get stuff into your life. It doesn't necessarily mean big things, but you do work with energy very well. You can feel when the energy is working on your side. You can understand when there's a flow. You can understand when it's like you have this inner understanding of when to take action, when to sit back and relax and maybe just meditate or chill. And this is a very big year for you in terms of manifesting, in terms of attracting what you want. Using those tools such as scripting, such as visualizing, and use it in your favor to create the life that you want and to attract the things that you want to you. Because your higher self is literally saying, like, you have the gift of manifestation. You have the gift of creating and attracting things to you very quickly. You know that you deserve good things. You know that you should have good things. You know that you have the ability to attract. For you, it's really just belief. It's really just belief and like accepting it as a truth. And as you do that, it'll just come, it'll just happen. And then we have, again, chill out, don't swim against the current. So like I said, it's not about fighting against anything. It's just about allowing life to flow, being in this kind of easy energy, this flowing energy, letting life, dancing with life, flowing with life, letting life happen, and not forcing things, not working against yourself. I really feel like your higher self is saying this is a year where if the previous year you really struggled and you're always fighting against things, this is not that year. This is a year where you're going to experience this kind of, and I'm not saying you never have to do any work, you never have to put any effort in, but it's more of receiving, of allowing things to come to you, of putting that intention out there, trusting it, believing it, having confidence that it'll come to you, and then just kind of seeing it manifest, getting signs, synchronicities. I do think you guys have a very strong spiritual team, and you guys probably get synchronicities all the time. I feel like the universe talks to you constantly. You may have a very open, like, crown chakra and third eye chakra. You may work a lot through your higher chakras. It's so funny because it's like you can see this woman is holding this little puppet, and she's kind of manipulating the strings of the puppet, and I feel like that's you. You guys, you're so powerful, you don't even realize. You really have the ability to manipulate energy and to work with energy. And if you don't believe that, I feel like this year you're going to really be able to see your manifestations come to life. Things that you've wanted maybe for a really long time, or things that you're just thinking about are going to manifest a lot quicker for you. So the advice from your higher self is to really be mindful with your mind, what you're thinking. It's very important to watch your thoughts this year, even though you've been working on yourself for so long, and I feel like you already have a pretty decent mindset. They're telling you, your higher self is telling you to be very mindful of your thoughts, because I think they will manifest very quickly. And if you're thinking something that's negative and that's not conducive or positive or helpful in your life, it can cause these kind of negative effects, these negative physical expressions. So just be mindful of that. That's why there was that message of, like, if you ever feel anxious, just don't believe it. Like, let it go. Understand that you've already worked through that you already healed, that you're this star. That you've already accomplished this, and it's just your time to receive and to shine bright and enjoy life and feel this ease and joy and happiness. You're not going back to these dense energies, right? Again, that's what I was saying. This is why it's like, don't let any weird things, don't let any challenges or obstacles or seeming challenges and obstacles make you lose focus, make you doubt yourself, make you think that you can't have what you want to have. Because you can overcome all of it. And in fact, your whole life you've been overcoming things. You've been succeeding. You've been overcoming. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier too, but for some of you guys, you could be attracting a relationship, like a partnership of some kind. But that's overall what I feel for your 2023. I just think the message is expect good, expect joy, stand in your truth and your authenticity, be able to, rather than reacting to situations, try to find the ease and laugh, smile, take it easy, chill out. Don't give power to negative thinking and confusion and doubt. Know that you've already surpassed this and worked through it and healed it, and just, let it go, give it away, give it to God, give it to the universe. Know that you're a powerful manifester, and don't get tripped up by little obstacles or challenges or disruptions. Just say, you know what, that happened, but I know what I want is going to come to me. I'm confident in myself and my abilities. And that's the advice from your higher self for group 1. That's what I'm getting. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it resonated, and I will see you guys in the next tarot pick a card. I also want to note before I leave, there's a lot of blue with this chill out card, and what you want wants you, as well as the Star and 8 of Wands and the 2 of Swords. So blue is a color that's associated with the throat chakra. So again, it's this kind of message of speaking your truth, being able to communicate with others. I would recommend to just be mindful of your throat chakra and speaking your authentic feelings, being open and honest with other people, being open and honest with yourself. maybe going by the water, the ocean, rivers, things like that, because that'll be very healing and calming for you, make you feel very safe and loved and connected. Looking up at the sky will also help you as well. And just surrounding yourself with blue color. I feel like blue is going to be a color you may be very attracted to for this year. It's very soothing. It's like it's very soothing to your energy. Very calming, soothing, and it brings this feeling of almost safety as well. So don't be surprised if you feel drawn to that color. Or again, maybe if your insecurities or anxieties prop up, you know, it's a sign to kind of get some blue crystals and hold on to that to help you calm down and soothe yourself. So again, thank you so much for watching. I hope the messages resonated and were helpful, and I will see you guys the next tarot pick a card. Bye for now. Hello to the beautiful souls who chose group 2 with the Himalayan salt. Let's see the message from your higher self. What is the message from your higher self? So we have come to life, life's purpose, experience the reality of ecstasy. Cherish every moment, let spirit carry you forward. We have the 8 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, Divine Animals. I just want to say you guys are supported with that card. Destiny, financial and material changes, and nice, we have Love Begins at the end. Okay, so there's a lot of different, I feel like there's a lot of different messages coming from your higher self, a lot of advice coming through. Let's see, where am I drawn? I don't know what your financial situation is, guys, but I feel like there has been struggle in regards to finances, money, maybe career. It doesn't necessarily mean, yeah, it could be like career, finances, anything like that, even your physical body, your health. It's like there's been struggle with it. Maybe that's why it's relating to this come to life card. It's like, I feel like you will have a change in your life in regards to this, but I'm already feeling drawn to the fact that there's been a lot of almost struggle, or it's been very slow in terms of career, finances, and maybe your health. Whatever that resonates, something within the physical world, I'm really feeling in terms of like the root chakra, those grounding energies. It's just been a struggle. It hasn't been easy, but I want you to know that your spirit guides spirit family has been with you every step of the way. There's a lot of love for you and a lot of support. You're really, really protected. This year, I think, is going to be a year where, again, with this financial material changes, your higher self is letting you know that it's going to be different. Things are actually finally going to be moving for you. You're no longer going to be feeling in this kind of stuck energy, this self-sabotaging energy. There's a release coming from this. I don't know what you've done or if it's something that is going to be happening, but it's almost like you finally see the light, right? We have with this life purpose card, it's like this person's finally getting some type of a message or understanding, clarity from source, from God, from the universe. And they're able to like release themselves from this self-sabotage, release themselves from this negative energy, from whatever was holding them back, tying them down, keeping them stuck. And then this ignites or rolls the ball of a lot of changes happening in your life. And suddenly you go from this very 5 of Pentacles energy to this come to life energy, where you're finally going to start coloring, bringing color into your life, excitement, adventure, joy, like travel, purpose. It's like inspiration, motivation. That's what I'm really feeling for 2023 for you guys from your higher self. And we have butterflies here, which for me always represent transformation. There's a lot of change coming in for you, and really good change. So that's awesome. And then we have her painting honey on her leg. I hope you can see that from that jar. So it's like you're really creating this sweet life. You're manifesting this sweet life. And you have a lot of purpose behind what you're doing. You know, again, I don't know if it's like you just get some clarity from spirit, but you're finally looking at life from a new perception, a new perspective, a new understanding, new eyes, a new mind, right? That now is able to cherish every moment, that's able to experience so much gratitude and kind of fall in love with life and the experience of life. It's almost like you're finally looking from the eyes of spirit and no longer your own eyes. You're looking from your heart and no longer, you know, yeah, it's like you're looking from your heart, and not just from, you're looking from an open heart rather than a closed one. And with the Destiny card, I feel like your higher self is just kind of saying with this card, all is happening as it should, all is well. You know, everything nothing has gone wrong. Everything is kind of happening in the way that it's supposed to be happening. There were no mistakes. There were no wrong turns. There were no errors. It's all good. It's all leading you to what is, you know, and everything was fine no matter what you went through. It was okay. We have this love begins card. So for some of you guys, this could be a relationship, but more than that, I feel like the overall feeling is like, you know, when you're starting to kind of fall in love with someone, there's a lot of that happy, harmonious energy. Again, I just feel like you're falling in love with life. Like this year, from your higher self's perspective, is you falling in love with life, you opening your heart and you experiencing life as if you're in love with it, you know, as if the world is your lover. So you start to go from like this closed life, from feeling very stuck, maybe again suffering from an injury or an illness, not really happy with your body, stuck in a certain mindset, struggling with career, struggling with, you know, your finances, struggling with your own sense of self or the way you perceive yourself, to falling in love with you, your body, maybe finding inspiration for your work, feeling a lot more happy at your job, something like that along those lines. It's like it goes from it goes from like 0 to 180. It's a complete change. It's a transformation in your life. And I just saw 2222 on the clock, so that may be a significant number for you guys. Oh, and wow, there's 22 on this card as well. So what a beautiful synchronicity from your higher self. Yeah, you guys are going to be, this is a year of change, of a lot of big change for you. Your higher self is saying to make peace with your past and whatever's happened, and to embrace the new, embrace what's coming. And I never noticed it before, but there's a huge heart on this card. I don't know if you can even see it, but it's like this heart, this jewel in a heart shape. So yeah, you guys are getting a heart expansion this year. You're going from this kind of gray way of perceiving life to all this color, all this ecstasy and joy. Get excited. Get excited. I feel excited for you guys. Let's see, is there anything else from you guys? Also, being confident in yourself, feeling confident in yourself with this lion here. That's something else that I feel like you're going to experience, is a boost in your confidence. That you're going to decide for yourself, like boosting your own self-esteem, really seeing yourself in a true light. I don't know why this popped in my mind, but for some of you guys, you could be getting married, or if not married, you're getting a significant commitment from someone. So again, with the Love Begins card, it could be a relationship, and a significantly committed relationship too. Because like I said, there's big changes happening for you in 2023. I feel like there's big changes coming. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from your higher self, advice and messages that your higher self wanted to bring for you for the upcoming year, for 2023. Or not the upcoming, but the year that we're in, for 2023. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it resonated, and I will see you guys in the next Tarot Pick a Card. Bye for now. Hello to the beautiful souls who chose group 3 with this selenite. Let's see what the messages are for your higher self for the year of 2023, the year that we are in. Okay, so we have a lot of cards, so please bear with me. We have turn frustration to success. Heroes are conquerors of pain. Wow. We have material harvest in reverse, but there are no reversals in this deck. So disconnect and boredom. Throat chakra. Emotional withdrawal. We had another group that had a lot to do with the throat chakra too. So you may have been drawn to another group. We have heaven sent. In the world, not of the world. Beautiful. Inner trust. Yeah, I wanted to say off the bat, you guys are, I feel like you're highly spiritual. You guys are probably like the psychic group, the spiritual group. You've been through a lot, definitely. 3 of Wands. You're very intuitive too. Your crown is open. I feel like a lot of your higher chakras are like active all the time. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. The 6 of Wands. We have expansion. Yeah. We have insight. Definitely intuitive, definitely psychic. We have awakening. Yeah. Okay. Okay, off the bat, I feel like you guys have, I don't know if you identify with being star seeds, but that's definitely coming through. Like, you don't necessarily feel like you're human or from here, or again, you just, maybe you're just, you identify so much as energy, as spirit, that you just don't really feel connected to the earthly realm. But whatever you resonate with, I do feel like there was a period of time, maybe in the past year, you kind of really wanted to, like, I don't know if it was break free or leave the world, kind of, you were like very much in this hermit energy, you know, especially with this emotional withdrawal and the disconnect and boredom. I feel like there was a period of time where you were kind of really looking within yourself and forgetting the world. And I feel like that's probably why the material harvest card was in reverse, because I think there was a period of time where you're kind of, I don't want to say done, but just taking a break from the world. You were really focused on your inner world, on your spirituality, on that connection to your higher self, to source, to God, to the universe. And you know, you guys have always been spiritual. I feel like you've always had this connection to the divine. But I feel like for 2023, the difference that's going to be happening for you guys is that rather than, like, yes, you're going to have that spiritual relationship as you always have, but I feel like this year is going to be focusing more on the physical in terms of making a material harvest and really finding success on earth, doing something physical, like you know what I mean, in terms of your career or whatever you're trying to do, or your finances, and then finding victory with that, finding success with that. That's what your higher self is saying. It's like, you know, you're so tuned in, you're so tapped in, but you're getting an expansion. It's so funny that we have the expansion card above the turn frustration to success. You're getting an expansion in terms of I feel like your 3 lower chakras, in terms of really grounding and stabilizing on this planet and really cultivating some type of success and abundance. Because I think success and abundance and like prosperity is meant for you guys. And this is the year where you're really going to buckle down and again, it's something with your financial situation, your career, maybe your health, whatever it is. It's like you're really finding success in that and focusing on that, focusing on the physical, focusing on the ground level. Yeah, it's like with the 3 of Wands, like it's like you're finally taking the initiative and doing that, or you're having this, maybe, I don't know, inspiration to really ground and really focus on like making money, building a successful career, building a successful business, doing something tangible in this world. Yeah, that's what I'm really feeling for you guys. I feel like your higher self is saying, like, and of course with the insight card and the awakening, like, they're going to help you. But again, this awakening, I don't feel it's a spiritual awakening. I feel like it's an awakening in your body. I feel like it's an awakening in your kind of more practical skills, your more practical talents. It's like you're already intuitive. You're already, clairsentient or claircognizant or clair. It's like you're already open. You're so open already. I'd be surprised if you, I wouldn't be surprised that you guys already do tarot or some type of divination, or already have your own way to connect to spirit, or that you channel or something, because I feel like you're already so open, and this year is kind of just helping you ground it and really build something. I don't know if you guys have maybe asked spirit, like, what's your purpose, what you're here to do, what you're here to make, in terms of like physically create something or build something. But I'm telling you that your answer has been, your prayer has been answered with this card. If you've been asking for insight or clarity, you're going to be doing it this year. You're actually going to be doing that groundwork and building. So yeah, I feel like this is a year where, of course, like I said, you're always going to have that spiritual connection because your crown is so open. You're so connected. But it's not a year of really withdrawing and feeling dissatisfied with life and society and people. It's like you're going to be immersed in it more. You're going to have this drive to really dig into those 3 lower chakras, really be in the body, enjoy life, really feel confident and powerful and strong, both emotionally and physically. We also have the Queen of Cups in reverse. I feel like you're not going to overthink as much, or, you're not going to overthink as much this year. I feel like your emotional body may take a back seat this year, because I feel like, again, you're going to be so focused on, like, your physical, I feel like I keep repeating myself, but you're going to be so focused on just getting what needs to be done and kind of being very practical, and almost like if you're not an earth sign, I feel like you're going to take on that energy. You're going to take on the energy of being like a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, and really doing what needs to get done and being very practical and grounded, rather than being very like watery and airy, like I feel like you are. I feel like you guys are very imaginative, creative. You're always in your mind. You're always thinking in your emotions, but your emotions are going to kind of take a back seat this year, and you're going to be a lot more practical, a lot more rooted. Feel very secure, very safe. And it's for your highest good too, because you constantly talk to spirit, and you're going to be getting a lot of signs and synchronicities that, that this is where you need to put your focus in. Like I said, you're not going to lose that connection to spirit. You'll always have it, but you won't feel bad if you like haven't meditated for a little bit, or you haven't done some type of spiritual practice. I don't feel like you're going to feel as bad, because you're being pushed to focus more on the world and the physical experience rather than the spiritual world, because you're always connected to it anyway. Let's see. With insight, I do feel like you guys will be getting downloads, but that's normal for you. I don't really feel like that's anything new. Like, you guys are used to talking to spirit and getting information and connecting. But like I said, there's something you're succeeding with, you're going to be victorious with. Maybe you're launching a project. You got accepted to your dream school. Like, there's just something you're doing in the world that's really going to manifest and create a harvest for you. And your higher self is completely supportive of this, and they're like, yes, it's time, let's do it. You're gonna do so well. There's such a happiness and joy for this year and what you're going to be doing. Yeah. And you guys have a very I feel like you guys have a very powerful throat chakra. What I mean by that is you have your words and your intentions are very powerful. Like the things that you guys say, what you intend by your, you know, your words, it has power. So be mindful of what you say, be mindful of the words you use, because they are, again, I feel like there's a lot of power behind it. I'm almost hearing like you're not normal, but in the best way possible. Like your words are very, it's like there's something about your throat, the way you communicate, the way you talk. It's either healing or maybe it even awakens people, it triggers people, but it's for their healing, it's for their betterment. Something about your throat chakra. Be mindful of what you say. Be mindful of how you say things. Take care of your throat chakra. Take care of that throat, of that area. Again, it could just indicate the fact that you're going to be in the world so much, maybe communicating with a lot more people. So maybe be mindful. Your higher self may be indicating like it's going to be uncomfortable for you in the beginning, because maybe, again, you're so used to being on your own and kind of being introverted, and this year is going to kind of push you more towards people and in the world. So for some, it may not be for everybody, but for some of you guys, you know, it's going to feel a bit weird, like a fish out of water, to talk to people and be social, because you are probably very somebody who likes to be isolated and on your own. But they're here, but your higher self is supporting you and saying, you know, maybe do a couple throat chakra meditations or work on that to open that vessel up, so that you can speak clearly and communicate with people and build relationships and friendships. I'm almost hearing for some of you, you've been alone for too long. You need to come out into the sun and like be with people. I know the world isn't always the most friendly place, but there are people out there that are kind and loving and that you will connect with. You know, you came to Earth for a reason. You incarnated on this planet for a reason. It's not just, oh, I'm here. You know, there was intention behind it. And I think you know that. So your higher self, again, is just saying like you're building this year, becoming successful in something, really creating something, building a harvest, especially like career, finance. Maybe you're getting your dream body. It's something you're working on in the world, connecting with others. You know, but again, you always have that spiritual connection, because it's very adamant here. That's what I'm getting for your higher self, for messages of advice for this year. I hope it resonated. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you so much luck with whatever you're doing this year, whatever endeavor you feel drawn to get started on. I see that you'll be successful in it, and I just wish you the very best in that journey. And again, thank you so much for watching. I wish you the absolute best, and I will see you in the next tarot card. Bye for now.